going to show you how to take a cake out of a tin. And that sounds quite easy, but actually, you've put a lot of hard work in to get to this stage, and we don't have any disasters at the last minute. So taking lots of care with your cake now will give you a beautiful end result. Before I even think about trying to get this out of the pan, I'm going to check the temperature. And it's been out the oven for about 10 minutes or so, and that's just right. If it's too hot, the cake's going to be really fragile, and then it could crack on me. First, I'm going to show you how to take a cake from a loose-bottomed cake tin. So primarily, I'm going to take my palette knife, and I'm going to just go around the edge of the cake and check it's releasing properly from the sides. Okay, now you see I've got a glass here ready. I'm going to use this glass, or you could use a tall jam jar or a can or something like that, and I'm going to push down on the sides of the cake pan, and the cake's going to come up and the sides are going to fall down. From this point, we've got to get the cake onto the rack to finish cooling. So I'm going to carefully just put my hand on top of the cake, quite spread out so I don't make any big indentations. Peel off that bottom piece of the pan, and then I'm going to also loosen that paper as well. And what I like to do to get a nice, even, flat sandwich cake is I put the paper on the cooling rack like that, and I pop the cake down on it. And that paper stops the cake from sticking to the rack too much and getting lots of grooves in the top as well. I'm going to show you how to take one out of a solid cake pan as well. So, what I need now is a plate. I've got one just here. If you want to be super secure, you can use a piece of parchment paper. It can be useful for cakes that have got loose toppings and it stops the topping from falling off. So we'll just do that. Put a bit of paper over the top, and then your plate. It's important the plate's nice and flat so you don't damage the cake. And then with a good grip on the pan and the plate, I'm going to flip it over like so and take off the pan. Now I can again peel away the lining paper and take the cooling rack, pop that on the bottom of the cake, turn it again, and there we have one perfectly turned out cake without any damage.